Hi, good morning, folks. We go today. We go review more about the story of one of the criminals who persecute us, who is the Lula. Uh, the biography of this man, the story of your crimes is uh, super hand happens many crimes and for years, many journalists uh, confront Lula, made this complaint, and had uh, uh, mortal consequences. Um, had journalists who can maintain your integrity uh, physically same, and the others who can't. Um, like me, I stay making this work of a journalist, and I stay in Buenos Aires. But I uh, persecuted by Lula, and I suffer so much for this, for express this true about your crimes. I mean, persecuted, same here in Buenos Aires, out of jurisdiction of Lula. In Brazil, I was persecuted, and had the other journalists who living out of Brazil too, and lives in USA, like Alan dos Santos, Paulo Figueiredo, Rodrigo Constantino, Eusebio Eustáquio, I believe stay in Europe, in Spain. But had other journalists who lives inside of Brazil, who had is renowned journalists, and they ever confront Lula and had, I believe, a manner of major protection. But had the others who can't entering in this situation of transpass the limit what is acceptable to Lula and your accomplices. And I go review this case is the case of Marcelo Rezende. He complained this on in a radio, famous radio in Brazil, called Jovem Pan, who was persecuted to this radio in Brazil because the journalists like Paulo Figueiredo work in this place and the others journalists conservatives of the orientation politics who can be called of conservatives and the right wing, who is opposition to socialists, who is Lula and your accomplices. These people was fired off this radio by pressure of the state, because what they said about Lula, same being true and serves to the country, uh, a matter who had your value, um, like journalism. It's like a complaint too, like Lula is a criminal in the power of Brazil. And these journalists bravely tell this to the people. And all these journalists was persecuted. And had the proofs of this too. These people lives out of Brazil. And the same out had any time or a time or other the tribunals of Brazil persecute these people with requisitions of extradition to Brazil. What is a criminal, because these people lives like refugees, no? And only refuge can be extradited. So Lula don't have limits. He is criminal, public, flagrantly, flagrant. Uh, So I go show to you a little, but it's so many pages about these crimes of Lula. We begin with the pray, who is the tradition of this journal. We invoke the presence of the Father Pio and Saint Augustine and of the Holy Virgin Mary and your husband, Saint Joseph, for don't happen none injustice in this show. Pray to our Lord our actions, for you begin and for you end all these things, what we go made, for the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. Holy Mother of God, pray for us. Is the prayer of Olavo de Carvalho, the teacher, the famous teacher, the most famous teacher in these times, and the priest pauloricardo.org.
Live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lost voice space.
Confusão mental terrível no Brasil. Mais de 40 anos que o que se escreve no Brasil não reflete nada da realidade brasileira de hoje. O pessoal só escreve, sabe o que? Os nossos escritores estão escrevendo sobre a ditadura militar. Então é um sinal de alienação total. E a gente é obrigado a discutir com esse tipo de entidades suínas. Então estão lá os brasileiros, mas de tanga, de pé no chão e levando chumbo, porra. Ora, puta que pariu, o que esse cara tem na cabeça, meu Deus do céu? Larga do meu saco, porra!
Olavo tem razão, Olavo tem razão, é tudo picareta, roubando a nação. Olavo tem razão, Olavo tem razão, é tudo picareta, roubando a nação. Olavo tem razão, Olavo tem razão.
Okay, guys. I stay thinking about before this show begin about the crisis in Brazil, who like Lula had involvement with the narco-terrorism in Latin America, like he had in this picture of latent cocaine origins in production. All these countries of Latin America, stay involved in the Foro de São Paulo, who is a criminal organization, what we complain in this show. And who created this is Lula and Fidel Castro, who is revolutionaries, terrorists, narco-terrorists, and narco-dictators. And I think about this problem in Latin America. In Brazil, Lula is a narco-dictator, had involvement with Comando Vermelho, FARC, o FARC stay involved in the Foro de São Paulo, and had this agenda in Latin America to produce cocaine and send to Europe and United States, because then is the core, the core who spread culture of the West to the world, like Hollywood, like the free market of United States spread culture Christian. So this is problematic to socialists, because socialists want to spread your doctrine, your culture to the world, who is like don't exist God, and the God is the man, and the God is Lula, the God is Xi Jinping. Then made we Christians believe on this, like all the Caesars, all the pharaohs, like these things. So in Brazil, we had this persecution against the journalists who lives this diaspora. Diaspora is when the Jews needs escape of Israel by the dictatorship of the Caesar, the god of Rome. In Brazil happens this, and we stay out of Brazil, living this diaspora. But we stay making our work of spread the evangelion, não say the truth, on YouTube, on social media, where the place God give to us. Yeah. So we stay thinking about this, had this problem in Brazil, this dictatorship socialist. Lula had contact, I believe Lula in 2002, he made a big mistake. He tried to gain the elections. He eliminated your opposition inside of the party, who is the Toninho of PT and the Celso Daniel. But for try solve this situation, your accomplices began assassinating many people, like 10 corpses in this situation. What is very suspicious, create big problems. And this case was erased, disappear. The investigations don't end with weak conclusions. Don't was investigated deep for find the real criminals. Like the public ministry is investigating José Dirceu, who is the advisor, the minister, the front face of Lula in this case. And Lula nominated a judge to Supreme Court, and this judge in Supreme Court canceled the investigations of the public ministry about José Dirceu, who is like advisor, secretary, minister of Lula. He is a collaborative of Lula. This man made what Lula ordered him made, and the investigations stop. In Brazil, this happens, and the journalists can't say nothing about this, because Lula began persecute these journalists, and these journalists needs go to out of the country. And all the situations they happens in Brazil. And Lula, to solve this situation, I believe he made connections with CCP, Chinese Communist Party, who had the department military, had spies, murders, who assassinate people, like diplomatic workers, who go and assassinate a person, a political position, whatever happens in the story of humanity, in the political dispute, like the Soviet Union, China, in time of the Cold War, USA, many people was poisoned, and these assassinations of important people is a mystery because it don't was saluted. The person was assassinated with a poison who is difficult to you made the follow the path where came this. So Lula believes made this contact, and this Chinese solved this case. And this case solved with the techniques of the intelligence of these armies. Like the man was charged with this, like the unique guilty about this case, the Sergio Sombra. He is a young man, he's athlete, teacher of karate, and this man died with cancer, very young. What is strange? So you saw the techniques of these silence murders who poisoned a person. And after this, Lula began made a economical partnership with China, with CCP, who is a socialist dictatorship who none of the world can made, because it's a socialist dictatorship who stay assassinating and committing genocide there in this time against Muslims, against the own people of the Tao, the Uyghurs is the Muslims, and the practitioners of Falun Gong, the Taoists, was annihilated, eliminated in China, and the church is persecuted too. The Church of Catholics and the Christians was persecuted too by the CCP. And Lula made deals with this country, and this country begin had a presence in the world, global. The difference of the market of China and USA in of 20, the year of election of Lula, 2002 to 2025, for example, who had a chart I go show to you, is absurd. The China begin had a presence globally with this collaboration of Lula in Brazil, making deals, giving money to China. It's like this. It's like this. 2000, the presence of China, the word is small. Is the economical dispute of United States and the China. 2000 is the year of election of Lula, 2002. And after this, in 2024, after 2 mandates of Lula and 2 mandates of the minister of Lula, Dilma, and all this partnership of Lula with China, China dominated the market. And how China made this? I made my investigations, and China stay exploring Latin America, Africa, getting your minerals, stay in United States too, making espionage, stealing intellectual property, like the intellectual property of Apple, intellectual property of Google, intellectual property of many enterprises of technology in the United States. And in China was fabricated this very cheapest, because slaves fabricate these products in China. So then made deals who fraud Latin America and Africa, transporting these materials to China, who was fabricated with workers, slaves, and what is produced was stolen and the intellectual capital of the United States, like the Xiaomi, for example, it's a copy of the Apple. And it had other things too, the vehicles, like for example, the Beat is very closely of I don't know, mark of Europe, Renault, for example, or Tesla Motors. And China stay frauding our world because it's a socialist dictatorship. Your law is don't the law of this world. It's the law of the crime, the law of the CCP, who stay frauding our world. So Lula, with this situation of this murder of Celso Daniel, was very exposed to CCP, and CCP stays stalking Lula for all these years, and Lula is the principal partner of China, of CCP. And Lula made many deals, like 37 deals. It's things scandalous with China, with Xi Jinping. And what happens in China, for example? This happens in China. This is a man totally brutalized. This man, I believe, is a practitioner of Falun Gong, who is like a yoga in China. But these people had the principles of the Tao, or like ever said, the true. And these principles of the be good and the CCP is a crime organization, don't join, so create the dispute nature. And this man, practitioner of Falun Gong, was arrested, kidnapped by the CCP because he is a practitioner of Falun Gong, is to this dictatorship in China, motive to arrest this man. And this man was tortured. You can look through legs with the iron bar incandescent. And they had the other. It's this man was staying in Texas. This picture is in Texas. I believe this man escaped of this prison and can go to Texas. And he had these marks in your body. What's it totally absurd what happens in China, like the prisoners had the problems in China, like investigations of the United Kingdom, a tribunal independent, who accuses China of harvesting organs. Then made a business with these prisoners, of Falun Gong, of Uyghur, and traffic your organs, smuggling your organs. And had other case, other picture. What is a student of the college, arts college, and this woman, I believe, is of Falun Gong too. And for don't, this woman is massacred too in these prisons. Like all then is raped, and this woman, I believe, don't accept make sex with the workers of the prison, the police, and this woman was brutalized. This woman died after 3 months, I believe. And after this, in this case, this woman was electrocuted in her face with an electric baston for 7 hours. This is what happens in China. And the Lula is financing this. Like this happens in 16 June of 2005. It's the third year of the first mandate of Lula. And Lula traveled to China, talking, made a talking with a meeting with Juntao in this time, who is the president of China, and appears in pictures receiving gold and pictures with China painted with of yellow. Things very absurd. No? things suspicious of corruption. In this country, of the people is annihilated by the state. Only for you believes. So the document of today is about this. Lula can be charged with capital punishment because by this conspiracy of smuggling cocaine to United States, for example, and Europe, I believe too. But United States is important because it's the country more powerful in this world, and the smuggling of cocaine of Latin America go to Florida, and Florida is a state of United States who had a capital punishment to narcoterrorism and the smugglers of cocaine. And it's interesting this because is how CCP, like CCP stay involved on this too, and the CCP stay smuggling cocaine to Mexico, fentanyl to Mexico and California. Who is a state who is more lenient with smugglers of drugs? And California today is called of Soviet Union of United States because it's full of democrats, the socialists, all this agenda of China, and very problematic. So this state is more lenient with smugglers of cocaine and the drugs and the fentanyl. And California had a crisis, sanitary crisis of users of drugs, of narcotics. But then I believe don't had capital punishment to smuggling of drugs. In Florida had. And Florida is the place what the Latin America and the Caribbean for São Paulo made the smuggling of drugs. Like China coordinated this operation for São Paulo, and then smuggling drugs to the state which don't have capital punishment, and the Latin America and the Caribbean, cheated by CCP, made smuggling to Florida, where had capital punishment to smugglers of drugs. Like CCP state to administrating same to enemies, like your friends, like enemies, who then needs control, eliminating two, and maintain a count of a few allies, for he is the big leader. So is this manner of CCP conduce your business. Like then ever said be friend of Russia because Russia had nuclear weapons, but in really China cheated Russia too. China CCP said be friend of Lula, Latin American Caribbean, but cheated to Latin American Caribbean in this conspiracy of the narcoterrorism. Put them in big problems. More what then? Lula can be charged with capital punishment by your conspiracy for São Paulo with CCP, Chinese Communist Party, to smuggle cocaine to USA, Florida. Because had this connection, had acts, documents of the reunions of Fort São Paulo for years. This began in 1990. And this act is in the internet now. Journalists collect this act because it's big reunions of members of his politicians of all Latin American Caribbean and China too. And then made a connection, and it's totally illegal. These people can't stay in this place making politics. It's like a new European Parliament, but this don't is legal or approved by the Congress of these countries. It's like an anti-state. It's an invasion. It's criminal. is this place is organization of traitors of the countries. All these people can be judged and punished with the law of your own country, like traitors of the country, because it's a conspiracy. These politicians made this meeting and cooperate of hiding or shadow manner to politics of other countries, like Lula organized this with Fidel Castro, what is totally illegal. It is two countries fraud in the sovereignty of any country, and all countries of Caribbean and Latin America stay cooperating with this in this conspiracy of Lula, but is not the countries, but is representatives, politicians of these countries, who can be charged with high treason, like the interests of Venezuela in Brazil, of a manner totally illegal. These politicians of Brazil begin obey orders of Venezuela, who is a narco-terroristic country, or Cuba, what is other narco-terroristic country, or worst, of CCP of China, who is a dictator socialist involved in all these crimes, financing and stolen gold in Latin America, coordinated these murders of political opposition in Brazil and in many countries. And I go show to you these things of the elimination of political opposition of Lula with this technique of military intelligence agency of intelligence, who assassinated the people with professional murders, spies, who assassinate with poison, manners of be difficult to prove the assassination. So Lula can be charged with capital punishment because this conspiracy of smuggling cocaine to USA. This graphic show the plantations of cocaine in the Latin America, like Colombia is the biggest producer of cocaine in Latin America. Peru is biggest too, and had in Bolivia, and all these presidents stay involved closely with Lula, who financing works in these countries, and had the flow of this cocaine to Brazil by Amazon. Amazon is a place in Brazil very who create many discussions because it's a place a mystery similar to the Brazilians. I believe had many plantations of cocaine too in Amazon, and for this had so many fires in Amazon. But it's a complicated case because they don't have investigations, and the Lula stay ever making politics to protect Amazon of the manner how he stay with this flow of cocaine, who is what is very suspicious. And they had plantations of cocaine. Is this other site, the Insight Crime, was a good project of investigation of narco-terrorism in Latin America, Caribbean, and the whole world. It's very important. Insight Crime and review the plantation too in Venezuela. Plantation Venezuela, Colombia, Peru, Bolivia, and Honduras. Who had two in Nicaragua, but don't stay in this map. Who is the dictator Daniel Ortega, who is creating other state of Cuba, other dictatorship in Nicaragua, who is a close friend of Raul Castro and Fidel Castro too, and stay involved, was flagrated in many pictures with Lula, and many narco-terrorists was flagrated in this picture, like this picture. Stay Lula, who is a narco-terrorist, stay financing all these countries who stay planting cocaine, like Evo Morales, who is the president of Bolivia, one of the biggest producer of cocaine in the world. Maduro, who is a noted narco-terrorist of Venezuela, who continue the work of narco-terrorism in the presidency of Venezuela, of Hugo Chavez, who is close friend of Lula, and had the deputy Boulos, who is involved. Unbelievable inside of the Congress. This man meeting with the leader of narco-terrorism in Brazil, of Comando Vermelho, a woman involved in the launder money of the Comando Vermelho, who is a narco-terrorist organization in Brazil, like FARC in Colombia. Had this man of cult, this man is of cult, who is the Union of Brazil, who is like the right army of Lula. Lula is a man, and he ever works with this mass of people, and these people was stalked for obey the politics of these criminals. If you don't, then don't have the works, because these unions control the flow of works, control people of who can give you work to you. Is like a mafia, but this grow up and turn to be a mafia inside of the state where Lula is the president, turn to be a mafia of the continent with the Foro de São Paulo, and compete more agents like the Congress of many countries of Latin America, and the presidents of here in this picture had many men of the executive presidents like Lula, Daniel Ortega, who is a narco-terrorist of Nicaragua, and Dilma was president of Brazil, staying involved too in this narco-terrorism. Raul Castro is the brother of Fidel Castro, who is the founder of Foro de São Paulo together Lula, or other narco-terrorist, Maduro narco-terrorist, Evo Morales narco-terrorist, Cult is involved in São Paulo, who is place of the one of the, I believe, the biggest criminal organization of Brazil, was called the PCC, who is involved in the things of the state too, like schemes of laundering money in the public transportation in Brazil, and the other things, the system public of cleaning the streets, treatment of trash to launder money. And these workers stay too in the cult, who is this man is the president of cult. And many criminals had they steadily, who is the, like the Lula say the sentence, who he calls the people agribusiness of fascists. This man of MST is a man of agro, but is of the agribusiness of Lula, like the a socialist agribusiness, who stay in the control of the state. And this socialist agribusiness really works in Brazil, and they review many of aspects. What is the socialistic country? What is the happiness in Brazil? Like MST is a criminal organization too, who stay involved in smuggling of guns, smuggling of drugs, and slavery, and laundering mind, and kidnapping the captive people, kids, had totally out of the law. These places invaded by the MST, who steadily is the president, invaded private property and stolen this private property, and create a community of people who ever be administrated in the poorness. So these people is don't have education, don't have a system of sanitation or light, power. The schools don't follow the system legal of the country in really then learning about socialism and Marxism doctrine, schemes of indoctrination, what is totally prohibited in Brazil. Kids, small kids, administrated in the very poor and learning principles of crime, because the socialist movement is a criminal movement who assassinated million people in the world, and the Stalin, for example, is a robber of trains who stolen the charge and give to the party. Lula is a stolen and know it. He is was charged 2 times. He was arrested 2 times for this. In 18, he manipulated many workers and a mass to stop the workers and broke many enterprises in Brazil. And he was arrested because it's time of the military regime in Brazil. And he stays sabotaging the economy, like had the terrorists in Brazil making war against the army with guns. Lula stays sabotaging the country, like cutting the supply of the army and broken the economy. For them, don't have the guns, no? Is a terrorist too. I believe it's more dangerous. Who stay making more damage what the terrorists with guns. Stay cutting the system of supply of the government and broken the economy. Is more dangerous. And he was arrested. And he was arrested after what when he came to the power and began stealing money of the country, making these systems of the socialists in all Latin America and Caribbean. These criminals in this picture, all these narco terrorists, Lula financing. He made a port and many workers in Cuba, and these presidents who administrated this budget, these loans of BNDES, divide this money and return back money to Lula. The sons of Lula, the sons and the nephew of Lula, traveled to Cuba many times in these works too. In Venezuela, had complaints of Maduro paying money back to front faces of Lula, who is the Mônica Moura and João Santana. Evo Morales had complaints about this too, with Léo Pinheiro and Lula. Andrade Gutierrez. I believe the principal front face of Lula can be the bulls who stay in this picture. I believe he a front face getting so many money of Latin America to Lula in these works steadily too. These members of the union of the CUT, who had many people in your administration, who can make this work of transportation money, illegal money. In the Insight Crime, I had this picture of the routes of traffic of drugs to United States, like to United States. Here in the superior part of the map is the flow of drugs who came from Venezuela, and drugs by the Caribbean countries, by the roadways, by ground, and in the blue is by the ocean. And this is this conspiracy of CCP was a technique who really works because it's this technique who give the win of the war to the Vietcong, who made the soldiers addicted in drugs, and these people lose the morale of troop, lose the was this was sabotaged, and these people lose the will of mid war by the abuse of drugs. I believe the criminals, the socialists of Vietnam use it to the prostitutes like spies, and these prostitutes espionage the soldiers of United States and made them addicted in drugs too. The opium, which is a drug of China. China stayed back of Vietnam in this war. And was using again these drugs against the United States because is the instrument what to win the war in Vietnam. United States lose this war in Vietnam because the country removed your troops. And really was a fight against China. And then I believe, I don't know, don't perhaps who the real enemy is Mao Zedong, because Mao Zedong ever lie, né? He said, I don't have enough with this. And this boat was striked on the in your work of smuggling drugs came from Venezuela to United States by the forces of United States in the Caribbean Ocean, which proves of this activity of these narco-terrorists of Foro de São Paulo smuggling drugs to USA. If for this, for Lula be the founder for São Paulo, for Lula financing all these narco-terrorist countries, all these narco-terrorists using these workers like Venezuela had a shipyard who factory boats. These boats was struck on the ocean. So Lula stayed directly involved in the supporting financing of this narco-terrorism. So he can be charged with capital punishment too. But he's a hypocrite because for he can be charged with capital punishment, he is against capital punishment. But he is a very hypocrite because he used this technique of use this law of capital punishment to your political enemies who he assassinated, like Celso Daniel, Toninho do PT, Jair Bolsonaro suffered an attack in 2018, and the others in the middle of this, like Enéas Carneiro, Marcelo Rezende, who is a journalist, Alborguete, Paulo Roberto Costa, and many others. Trump announces deadly US strike on another alleged Venezuelan drug boat. This is the boat who came from Venezuela charged with cocaine. And this boat was struck by the forces of USA. The Brazilian Supreme Court STF opens the Pandora's box containing 8 billion reais from BNDES, Brazilian Development Bank. But who will open Lula? Like the Supreme Court, Lula is the chief of the BNDES. And this shipyard of Venezuela was constructed by this money of BNDES. This is a picture of Lula in BNDES, giving orders who go receive money. This is the port of BNDES, BNDES.gov.br is the consulting of works of BNDES. This is the page of Venezuela. In Venezuela had this shipyard in Astialba, who is he reviews so many things like this. Shipyard is where fabricated these boats to trafficking cocaine to USA. This super fast boats to USA. Super boats smuggling cocaine to USA. But inside of the document, reveal the scheme of corruption of Lula. And the fabrication of this shipyard reveal the conspiracy of the narco-terrorism financed by Lula, the leader of Ford São Paulo. This is this document is a deal of collaboration, financial collaboration of the National Bank of Development of Brazil, BNDES, and the Venezuela oil. With the is a closely deal what is illegal in Brazil too. With the who go construct this work is the enterprise Andrade Gutierrez. The government can't made this without licitation, like working with Andrade Gutierrez like a close friend is corruption. So it's illegal these deals. It's like in Brazil, this activity is illegal. It's called sale closed. Like you receive my money, but you hired my enterprise. This is prohibited in Brazil. In Brazil, this sale closed, sale marriage is like you buy this item, but you need to buy this other item together. This is prohibited in Brazil. Is this operation here? Like you go receive this money, but you need to hire this enterprise. This is prohibited in Brazil. Is the oil of Venezuela, the constructor factory, constructor Andrade Gutierrez, who is enterprise investigated by the police, federal police, and federal public ministry of Brazil about corruption in Petrobras, who is other enterprise of oil, but in Brazil, more rich. And the value of this deal, this loan, is of $6,000 and $7,000 million. Who Venezuela is a narco-terrorist country. You made a deal with this, we stay supporting this narco-terrorist country. So it's totally legal, the loan, the collaboration with this. People stay dying in Venezuela by the corruption and the narco-terrorism scheme of Maduro, the dictatorship socialist. And Lula stay financing this. And Andrade Gutierrez is this corrupt enterprise was flagrated and charged by the justice in Brazil in this scheme of corruption in Petrobras. And this scheme of like Maduro received this money of BNDES in Venezuela, and Maduro was complained by Monica Moura like she received $50 million, $50 million of Maduro by made campaign political. What is a value total inflated? Like campaign, presidential campaign don't cost $50 million. What is a suspicious number? So you can implicate is this scheme of laundering money and stolen money of BNDES and return back this money to Lula and the PT, who is the criminal organization of Lula. Maduro paid $11 million cash for Chaves' campaign, says marketing consultant. According to the marketing constant, who is the Mônica Moura and João Santana, who made complaints to the justice in Brazil about these schemes. The payment was made in cash to Venezuela foreign ministry, in cash, because it's difficult to rastreate it. We seek this money. Maduro demanded that payments to be made through unclaimed funds, she said, with the scheme of the Caixa 2 in Brazil. Mônica Moura is the name of the marketing consultant, who is the wife of João Santana, who is involved with the Labour Party, with Lula, and all this scheme. Maduro paid 11 million in cash, says Mônica Moura. Look at this, and this contract of almost $1 billion is in this scheme of sale closed, what is illegal, with the constructora Andrade Gutierrez of loan of BNDES, who Lula gave this loan. Your ministers, your directors, is order of Lula to Andrade Gutierrez. And the court authorized lifting of tax secrecy of Lula Institute and Company, the enterprise directly of Lula. The investigation revealed that the institute received 34 million reais between 2011 and 2014, when he stayed out of the government. The enterprise Lewis, with Lula lectures, approximately 21 million reais. It's close, I believe, $10-20 million. The federal judge Sérgio Moro, who is today senator because the public elected him, the people of Brazil elect Sérgio Moro like senator. He is the judge who arrested Lula, and the people showing your approbation elected him like senator of Brazil. Responsible for by the Lava Jato. Lava Jato is this investigation about the criminal organization of Lula and your brother Frei Chico, who had a Lava Jato, had a car wash, who is the end of the money of Lula. The end of the criminal organization of Lula is the money for your brother Frei Chico in a gas station, who had the system of car wash, who is the name of the Operation Lava Jato, means car wash. And Lula said, I'm very afraid by the Republic of Curitiba, because Curitiba is the place where born this Operation Lava Jato, Operation Car Wash. Because then knows, because he knows the means of this name is the car wash of your brother, is the gas station of your brother. So this he stay afraid. So the Senator Sérgio Moro made legally investigation of the flow of money of Lula and the enterprises, and was reviewed the money of the Institute of Lula, and the enterprise of Lula receiving money of these enterprises who made this almost billionaire works in Venezuela, who is billionaire in Brazil, like $7,000 million in Brazil is like 3.5 billion reais. And Andrade Gutierrez is this enterprise of disclosed deal, what is illegal, send money to Lula in your institute, comproving this scheme, and Lula receiving directly of these investigators, don't charged, arrest by the justice with corruption in Petrobras. And not only in Petrobras, but in PDVSA in Venezuela too, the same scheme. Lula received this money directly of these enterprises. And the ministers of Lula in the Supreme Court, the judges what Lula nominee, said this payment is legal, but it's total absurd because it's clear is legal the transaction, but then denied the crime because the transfer bancário is legal in any country, but then use this system of narratives to protect Lula. It's clear complicity of this crime because this is the proof of the corruption, and the judge needs said is crime of corruption. This is the proof, but these judges don't say this, and they committed complicity, crime, prevarication, and they are what is involved in this. And these ministers, as cúmplices of Lula, is the then was nominated by Lula. It's like your attorneys. Then don't stay making justice in the Supreme Court. Then stay making justice to criminal organization of Lula. Then stay working to Lula. It's not judges this of Brazil. It's attorneys of Lula. These criminals is cúmplices of Lula. The Operation Lava Jato is investigating Lula and they arrest Lula. And Lula said, I stay frightened by the Republic of Curitiba because he understands the message of this operation. Car wash is the enterprise of your brother, Frei Chico, who stay launder the money of Lula. Like they knows what they stay making. Lula said, I'm scared of the Republic of Curitiba, where he was arrested because they knows now this criminalization of Lula. Had many matters on the journal about these schemes of crime, like Maduro paying money back of these loans in BNDES to Mônica Moura, who is a front face of Lula and PT. Mônica Moura is like the marketing worker of PT. PT ever contracted Mônica Moura and João Santana in your propaganda electoral. Is part of the scheme, understand? This movimentation of money then made workers in Venezuela and get this money who out of BNDES. And then work made workers in Brazil to receive money of these operations. And then complained this, like your payment received of the PT, who is the same money who came from the Venezuela, is your part of the business. No? These crimes of narco-terrorism to USA can be charged with the capital punishment, and Lula, a practical said, be against capital punishment, for don't be punished with this. Read the sentence of Lula too. I will show to you. is this of the internet. Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva is against the death penalty because he is against death penalty when this charged him. But for you political enemies, he is like a favor to death penalty. And the worst is, don't death penalty is a crime of assassination. Like your political position was assassinated. Like it's a criminal, very dangerous, Lula. So had this is a hypocrite. In Florida, had large-scale drug trafficking resulting in death can be classified as capital offense under the 2025 Florida statutes. Massive weights applies to extreme volume like 150, 150 kilos or more of cocaine, opioids, morphine, limits of the law and criteria, practical situation. So the narcotraffic in Brazil, in USA, can be charged with capital punishment. And in Brazil too, Lula can be charged with capital punishment because he is a traitor of Brazil. Like I stay thinking before about this, the situation of Brazil happens the same in 1964 when the army assumed the power in Brazil because the president João Goulart he traveled to China talking with the dictator socialist Mao Zedong, and the Congress declared the João Goulart can be declared traitor, no? But then treated then announcing the vacancy of the presidential charge, and the army take the power, and because had this threat of China invade Brazil when João Goulart making deals with Mao Zedong, all these things. And the situation of Brazil now is the same. Is the same because Lula stay with this by this situation of 22. He was stalked by CCP now, and the CCP stay colonizing Brazil by the Supreme Court and the spies inside of the state, and these double agents like Alexandre de Moraes and Lula, and they had the others, I believe. So it's the same situation. China yet invade Brazil, and it needs the army out again, like in 1964, and it remove these Chinese spies of Brazil, and these Chinese double agents like Lula and Alexandre de Moraes. So it's the Brazil is the situation of Venezuela when the Congress announcing they don't accept the Maduro like president of Venezuela, and the Congress president turn to be the president of the Venezuela. It's the same situation in Brazil. This happens. Is what happens in 64 in Brazil when the Congress declared the jungle is not president more, and the militaries entering the dispute of the power and get the power because had this threat of the communists, the Chinese, the revolution happens in Brazil. So the army try solve the solution, say they go return back the country after 4 years, but don't deliver and stay in the power for I believe the democratization in Brazil was 1988 after 24 years and 20 years more. So then don't return back the power to the people when was creating many problems like Lula stay sabotaging the country, had the terrorists using techniques of CCP making terrorism in Brazil, and when then finally return the power to the population, The socialists stay strong in Brazil and begin what way state lives in Brazil today is a socialist dictatorship. Lula stay in the power for 20 years, using your intermediates, your front faces like Dilma, had conspiracies like the nomination of Alexandre de Moraes to Supreme Court. After this man began persecuted by the Supreme Court all opposition to Lula. And this man was nominated by, said, the opposition to Lula, but this man was vice president of Dilma. What don't reveal non-opposition is like the member of the party. But Michel Temer, who is this vice president of Dilma, this man was frauded and suffered extortion, cyber extortion. Your wife was stalked by a cyber criminal. What can be two activity of CCP, who had departments of cyber criminals. And this man, after being stalked for these, I believe, Chinese, then said be a man of Brazil, but I don't believe on this because had so many things strange, like this man make a threat against the president of Brazil, and he only was arrested for 5 years, and this was minor, and this don't appear on TV. The president of Brazil, this don't appear on the world, and the president of Brazil was stalked by cyber criminals. It's total absurd, strange, bad talent this. And after this, who solved this is Alexandre de Moraes. Like Alexandre de Moraes was the hero of the president of Brazil. And the president of Brazil nominated this man to the Supreme Court. And after this man became persecute semi Michel Temer. Persecute a opposition to Lula in Brazil. Persecute semi de Michel Temer too. Was totally absurd. It's clear this activity illegal and the invasion of China in Brazil manipulated these things with the EU Department of Intelligence. And this situation of invasion of China, I believe the army needs solve this. Like the Congress of Brazil needs convoke the army to remove Lula, remove the Supreme Court, the Alexandre de Moraes, for example, and Lula and the senators who try to stop this remotion of these narco-terrorists of the power in Brazil. Lula is involved with narco-terrorism. It's totally absurd. The Alexandre de Moraes is very suspicious, be a double agent of CCP, had spies inside of the state. Only for had spies inside of the state is obligatory the army get the power, because the work of the army is remove spies of the country, had spies inside of the state. Is a solution like it happens in 1964, and the army can work right this time and made what then can't made in 1964, like they get the power and don't return the power in 68, how then promises, and then can make this now, but more fast, like remove Lula, remove Alexandre de Moraes, and yet put elections instantaneously, because had so many politicians of right who can get discharged again, because this happens in 64. I believe had Carlos Lacerda. I don't believe, but Carlos Lacerda is a biggest conservative candidate to president, and this man was cheated because he can't dispute elections because the army dominates the country and don't put elections again because had this threat of China and these terrorists, socialists in Brazil. Like then don't solve, then don't win the war against the Vietnam too. Like the China stay pressure in Brazil and China by Vietnam win the USA and China stay pressing, make pressure in Brazil by this Vietnam side, who is this terrorist trained in Cuba, the José Genuíno, who is president of PT, Lula sabotating the economy, Dilma making terrorism too, many others. And all these terrorists, after this, receive amnesty of the army, which is totally absurd. And then turn to be president of Brazil. And Senate of Florida said sentence of death or life imprisonment for capital drug trafficking felonies. Like these people assassinated American citizens by abuse of drugs, this is can suffer capital punishment too. And this strategy of other countries is a war of narcotics. Then they use narcotics to assassinate USA citizens. So it's capital punishment clearly. And I can say to you is a genocidal because it's many people in USA, for example, die by year 100,000 people for a year with abuse of drugs. It's a genocidal. It's an attack more who cause more damage. What's the war of Iraq? Iraq, I believe, killed 40 people, 40,000 people, and of this attack of Fort São Paulo and CCP against USA, is they killing 100,000 by year for many years ago, around 30 years. So Lula yet defends capital punishment. This is false. This is these terrorists, the cyber criminals of China, still working now with Lula, and then try sabotage my work, giving these false informations. But these false informations, I collect this like proofs of this cyber criminal activity. Then stay editing videos of the internet here in Buenos Aires, because Buenos Aires, the Congress of Buenos Aires, the Peronists, is socialists too, still working with China, like for example, then put an antenna in Patagonia, who stays spying all Latin America, Caribbean, and the USA. And these socialists of the Congress of Argentina, they created this intranet, this internet like China with a firewall, and control and manipulate all these informations of the internet. For me, don't find the matters what I need to prove my case. So the Peronists of Congress here, socialists, stay working with the socialists of CCP, and then all them is members of Fort São Paulo, this conspiracy of narco-terrorism. So it's very grave for this. These people try disappear with my work, try and really try assassinate me too here in Buenos Aires. I live here like homeless, but I am a refugee. So my special treatment is not the special treatment of a refugee, but is the special treatment of a captive inside of a concentration camp or a captive of terrorists of the Middle East. I was tortured, I was persecuted, but I stay making my work. I stay completing this, waiting the authorities, making a thing, making any, I don't know what. Because don't it looks authorities, looks more ghosts. In this case of Lula, of Celso Daniel, had 10 corpses. 10 people was assassinated. So I say Lula is a serial killer. And a matter of United States, still right on BBC, still right cold as ice. Serial killer limits to 8 murders. A serial killer in United States kill 8 people. He is nominally serial killer. Lula kill more, so much more. In this case, only of Celso Daniel in Santo André, he had 80 corpses. In this conspiracy to Lula be elected president in Brazil, who you thinking about value the price, the man turn to be president of a country with a budget of trillionaire, value the price, assassinate 10 people to this charge, and these assassinations of the people of Celso Daniel was by the assassinate with guns and with bullets, reveal clear a fire burn. So I believe Lula made their contact with assassins of China who specialized in hiding with the case, disappear with the case, made don't grow up suspicious. And these murders helps Lula, and the case was really erased. The was charged a man, Sergio Sombra was charged like the unique crime of this case, and he received all punishment. And this man inside of the jail died with cancer, like a fire burn professional. This man is young, is healthy, and is athlete, teacher of karate, and died with cancer. And this technique of poisoning and with cancer, the people contaminated with radioactive matter ever happens in Soviet Union, in many places. Had the ladder of plutonium and had this thing polonium 210 radioactive substance, highly lethal radioactive substances placed in his room. Like many people, spies, this fighting of contamination, many people dying with these techniques. And Sergio Sombra is closely of this situation in Brazil. One of the key suspects in the poisoning of former Russian spy Alexander Litvinenko. I don't know if this man is really, but it really happens this. But I get this like staying in the Clarín. Clarín is a journal important in Buenos Aires. So I get this like a proof, same of the cybercrime edition of the internet, or a case of poisoning with radioactive substance. The biggest radioactive incident in Brazil, this happens in Brazil, is the second, after Chernobyl, is the second, I believe is the first incident, biggest, what happens in a city removing Chernobyl of this country, because Chernobyl is a factory. But a civilian is the most famous civilian incident with nuclear happens in Brazil when man who works with trash find a machine in a hospital abandoned who was not discharged correctly, and then find this machine of plutonium who is to made X-ray, and then open this machine and had these radioactive matters and contaminated the city and die many people. Is the case more famous of an incident nuclear between civilians. Of the Chernobyl, who is the most famous, is of a nuclear station. No? But this in Brazil is of a civil nuclear incident, the most famous. And the people die with this contamination with radioactive matter. Is this technique what these criminals, these like Russia, the spies contaminated letters with plutonium. I believe in China they making the same thing. It's the war of spies. And Sergio Sombra was contaminated because it's very convenient the die of this man, but don't go assassinate this man. Review grow up more suspicious because more 90 people was assassinated. Like the physician of the case who said Celso Daniel was tortured, the police investigators, many people die and grow up a suspicious case of PT and Lula to the atmosphere. Then so with this abafate the case, smuff the case, contracting specialists to smuff cases like the murders of China, the of CCP. And this man, for example, is a deputy of Brazil. Is a very wealthy man. He's a physician, doctor. He had a physical that old man who lives 120 years. He is very healthy, had many sons, and he is a physician, and he cares so much of her wealth. This man died with cancer, young too. And he is a very problem to the socialists and communists and the criminals inside of the Congress because he stay ever on TV complaining crimes of his George Soros. When no one knows who is George Soros, 30 years ago, and the crimes of the Congress, the privatization of Vale do Rio Doce, many crimes. And is this the evidence against Lula? What is important this, but I don't go show this to you now. This is the loan of Lula to Angola of 2,000 billion, 2 billion, 2.2 billion dollars to Angola in the scheme of Lula and UNEF in Venezuela. It's like the sign of Lula and the dictator Eduardo dos Santos in Angola. Money to NEF of Lula. The bribe, payments to enterprise of Taiguara Rodrigues, NEF of Lula, valor estimated value 20 millions. Who paid this? Odebrecht. Like the same scheme of Venezuela, Andrade Gutierrez and Lula receiving money in the institute. This man of Taiguara, who is the same situation of Operation Lava Jato. This NEF of Lula send this money of Angola, who the dictator dos Santos receive of BNDES received of Lula in Angola, and Odebrecht made the works, and the Odebrecht hired the nephew of Lula, and the nephew of Lula received the money and sent to the gas station and the car wash of the brother of Lula, who gave this name of Operation Lava Jato. This criminal organization, and had so many proofs about this. Okay, guys, I need to go. Bye bye.
Two, one. Lock on station.